Hi guys, welcome back to Shenny and Ali. So getting right into the video, I want this to be a two-part series where I do this week I'll do resume writing and cover letter writing, and next week I would give you some interview tips based off my experience with job interviews, right? So as I want to put out there that I am not a professional resume writer, because you do have people out there that this is their profession, they write resumes for you, but this is just literally my resume. Well, I edit it and I'm sharing with you how to write a good resume, because I think my resume is good. You can comment below and tell me if you don't think it's good, or tell me anything that I can fix, because I'm always open to suggestions. And I hope this will be helpful and beneficial, because I always have a lot of friends asking me, Alice, you can help me write a cover letter, you can help me write a resume, and I'm always trying to help. So I decided to do this video. So I hope it's beneficial to you, and we're gonna go right into it. So guys, we're gonna start with the resume. So at the top of the resume, in the header, you're going to have your name, which here I use the YouTube channel's name, Shenny and Ali, the address where you live and the parish, whether it be St. Catherine, St. Andrew, whatever parish, and your address, your number, and your email address. That's all the information that is needed in the header. You can style it up whatever way you want to, but this is just my style. So then we're going to move on to the career objective. So the career objective is to gain a position in the field of whatever it is that you specialize in, which will require me to integrate my experience in managing high pressure situations and utilizing my problem solving skills, while allowing me to contribute to the organization's accomplishments and providing me with valuable work experience and exposure. So the thing about a career objective is that it changes. As you go up the ladder, it changes. So when you first start working, your career objective is supposed to change when you're going into your second job. It's not supposed to be the same. You're supposed to want to grow, so your career objective should change. Next, we're going to go to skill. So the skills that I have here is analytical, problem solving, detail oriented, creative, ability to plan and organize, and also proficient in the use of Microsoft Word, Excel, Microsoft GP Dynamic, CRIS software, SAP, HANA, DASC, and Cvent. So the last few, Microsoft GP up to Cvent, those are accounting softwares. So if you're a marketer, you would put marketing softwares that you have experience dealing with. And if you're a teacher, you'd probably put that I can write lesson plans really well, right? So for each career, there are different objectives that you would have here, different skills, that you would have here. Next, we're moving on to work experience. So in your work experience, you're going to always put the company that you're currently working at first. So the company where you're currently working at, the month and year that you started to current, because that's where you are now. For the position, it would be whatever position you hold now. If, for example, you held two positions, you'd put the older position at the bottom and the newer position at the top. So if, for example, you went in and you were an officer, whether a marketing officer, accounting officer, you'd put that first, and then you moved up to a role of a senior officer, you'd put senior marketing officer, senior accounting officer, right? And then you put the duties, list the duties of each underneath. So for the senior officer, you list the senior officer duties, and for the officer, you list the officer duties. So at least it would show that you have grown. So you're going to put now your past company information, month and year started and month and year ended. So the position was whatever position that you held. So for me personally, I was an accounts payables clerk, and then you put all the duties that you did while you were accounts payables clerk. So at the time, I started out as an accounts payables clerk, and then I started to learn to the GCT filing, payroll. You're at a company, you mustn't just stay stagnant. Try to grow. Try to learn everything that you can. If somebody say, John, come here and do this. Don't frowns and yeah, just go and do it. That way, as you do something, you just put it on your resume. People at my old workplace used to trouble me all the time and say, Alyssa just want to do it one time so she can put it on her resume. And that's just it. Just do it to put it on your resume. Do it to say that you know how to do it and you can put it on your resume and you can fill it up, right? So you see that was a lot of duties that I did because I literally tried to learn everything at my first job. My first real job. So then you're gonna have past company, the month and year you started, the month and year where you ended. I just added that in there just in case you work for multiple companies before. Then now you're gonna have, or I put in my summer work. So the past company, summer 2016, I don't have a title per se because normally when you work for summers, they don't really give you a position like to say, oh, you will be an officer. You're just a summer worker. So I didn't have a position or a title or anything. So I just put summer 2016, summer 2012, 2013, 2014, and the duties that I held. So then we're gonna go to practical experience. So I put for practical experience while studying at UTech. Because UTech is a hands-on school, I gained a lot of practical experience. So before I went to work, before I went into the working world, I had experience with the accounting software Peachtree. So I made sure to put that so they know that I'm not new to this. I know how to use an accounting software. So it will be easy to teach me how to use another accounting software, right? And I also put in that I did an accounting seminar and we held 3 events and we did financial accounting, auditing, and marketing processes because I want them to know that I can do this. I've done this before. I've done something similar before. So then we're going to go to education. So it would be for if you're currently in school, you'd put that at the top. When you started, so I started 2019 to currently, whichever school it is that you go to, what you're studying at that school, whether it be a degree, whether it be a ACCA, a master's, anything that you're doing. And then you put your BBA or your bachelor's, any bachelor's that you did, you'd put it here. And your high school, whichever high school that you attended. I always tell people to put their high school because you never know who might be sitting on the board. It might be somebody from your past high school and they're like, yeah man, that person went to Queens and I'm gonna hire this person. Always put your high school because you never know. And if you have not done any further studies other than high school, you just put your high school and you put all your CSEC subjects and all your CAPE subjects, right? But if you have done further studies, it wouldn't make any sense to put your CSEC and your CAPE because you have already achieved a degree. But if you have not, then you would put that I went to high school and I did accounts, I got a 1, I did Spanish, I got a 2, I did bio, I got a 3, right? So moving on to your activities. This is what sets you apart. I think employers like to see when you have done community service, you have given back. So you put your community service hours, what was your duties, what did you do in a community service, where did you do it with? I've also put that I got a 1 year scholarship. So if you got a scholarship, you put that in there, you will look bright. Also, if you're a member of any club, like for example, Lions Club, Key Club, 4-H Club, you'd put that in there as well. It looks really good on resumes. And then we head to the last page, which is our references. So normally, if you're just leaving high school, you'd use your teachers as references. But if you are coming from a past job, you'd have to use like your supervisor or your boss, somebody from your past job as a reference. So guys, be good to your teachers. Make sure you have 2 teachers in your corner so you can use them as your references and they'll say nice things about you when people call you for a job. So now we're going to move on to the cover letter. Okay, so the cover letter now. You can copy and paste the same header out of your resume and put it on your cover letter. That's what I did. So now we're going to who have we addressed the letter to. So you'd put the manager, the name if you know the manager's name. If you don't know the manager's name, just put that you're putting it to HR manager or general manager, whoever you're addressing the letter to. The place where you applied and the address. So for example, if you were applying for, say, Tools Hardware, you put Tools Hardware and then you'd put the address of Tools Hardware. Then you would address the letter, dear sir. If you are not sure if the person is a male or female, use dear sir. If you know if it's a female, you can put dear madam. Then you can start selling yourself now. Are you looking for an accountant with hands-on experience in the field of accounting, hardworking, knowledgeable, organized, fast learner, has a passion to increase my skills and learn more, excellent time management skills, great written and oral communication skills, friendly and works well with others, and dedicated? So here is where I sell myself. I let them know all about me. I have hands-on experience, meaning that I've worked before. I'm hardworking. I'm a fast learner. I'm passionate about my job, and I have excellent time management skills. So this is where you would put all the good qualities about you. You're selling yourself. Then you say, if so, then you need to look no further. You will see from my enclosed resume that I meet all these qualifications and more. So you're showing them, say, I'm the man for the job. I can do this job. You need me. I need you. Right? So I would be interested to discuss opportunities. To schedule an interview, please call me at 876, whatever your number is. The best time to reach me is between 6 a.m. and 8 p.m., but you can leave a voice message at any time and I will return your call. Because sometimes when you're working, you can't really answer the phone at your workstation, because you're going to be answering the phone like, hello, good afternoon. Oh, yes, man, I can't talk right now. No, so you're going to say, but you can leave a leave a voice message, and I'll really return your call. Then I'm going to say, thank you for taking the time to review my resume. I look forward to talking with you. Sincerely, your signature, your name, enclosed. I use a fancy signature because I think it's cute. So I'd put like what my name is, and it will come out in a signature form, right? You don't have to do that. You can print a letter and sign it yourself. So guys, this is the end of this video, and I hope it's helped you with your resume and cover letter skills. Next week I'll be doing tips for an interview, so tune in.